Once upon a time, there was a boy named Jack who lived with his poor widowed mother in a cottage in the woods. Jack and his mother loved to drink lots and lots of chocolate milk, but when they were all out of milk, Jack's mother sent him to the market to go buy more. "Jack," said his mother. "Yes, mother. Our cow isn't giving us milk anymore. Would you please take her to the market and trade her so we can buy more milk?" "Okay, mother," said Jack. And off to the market Jack went. Moo, moo, moo. On his way to the market, Jack came across a silly old man who told him lots of great stories about magic beans. Stories about how the magic beans brought lots of money and good fortune to everyone who had planted them. "Where can I find some magic beans?" Jack asked. "Well, my boy, you're in luck. I have some magic beans right here that I can sell you if you have the money to buy them, of course." "Oh, but I don't have any money," said Jack. "All I have is this silly old cow who doesn't give us milk anymore, but we need to trade her so we can buy some more." "Listen," said the old man, "if you trade me that cow to help me pull my cart, then I'll give you 5 magic beans that will bring you more money for milk than you could ever imagine, and your mother would be so happy." So Jack thought about it.
Okay.
Then Jack traded over his silly cow for 5 magic beans. Back home, Jack told his mother the story the old man told him about the magic beans. "You traded our cow for magic beans? Where are they?" she asked.
I ate him.
"Wait, you ate the magic beans?"
Yeah.
No, you silly crocodile. You're not supposed to eat the magic beans. How am I supposed to tell this story right if you eat the beans?
Sorry.
Yuck. The next morning, Jack woke up to find a huge beanstalk growing in his yard. "They're real! The magic beans are real!" Jack said as he jumped up and down with excitement. "Okay, Mother, I'm going to climb the beanstalk now." Then Jack quickly began to climb the beanstalk, eating all of the yummy beans along the way. High up in the clouds at the top of the giant beanstalk, Jack saw a land he had never seen before, and there in the clouds was an enormous castle floating in the sky. Bouncing through the fluffy clouds, Jack couldn't help but wonder what sort of magical things he might find. He had never had so much fun, and his adventure had just begun. When Jack reached the castle, he found a crack in the giant door just big enough for him to fit through. So he quietly made his way in.
Hello!
"Jack, I said quietly."
Oh. Hello.
Inside the castle, Jack saw lots of giant things. He saw giant chairs sitting next to giant tables, giant cups sitting next to giant plates, and gigantic barrels full of enough chocolate syrup to fill an entire lake. Jack was in the land of giants. "Jack, look! There's a pile of gold on the table. Quick, grab some of that gold and take it back down to your house so you can buy your mom some milk." "You're right, we shouldn't take that gold. It doesn't belong to us. Well, come on, let's go see what else is around." "Hey, look! On top of the cabinets, there's a goose up there that's laying golden eggs."
Honk.
"Jack, maybe we should take some of those eggs back to your mom. I mean, the goose is gonna keep laying eggs anyway, right?"
No.
"Yeah, you're right. Just because the goose can lay more eggs doesn't mean we should take any." Then suddenly, Jack saw something very interesting. Wow, Jack, it's a golden harp. Jack, this harp can play any song you ask it to play. Do you know any good songs?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've heard that one. Oh, that is not a good song. Ow, my ears hurt. Jack, quick, find somewhere to hide. Jack, why aren't you scared? He's a giant. You're supposed to be hiding.
Oh, yeah. He's a nice guy.
Yes, he seems like a very nice giant, but if you want to tell the story right, you can't let him find you. The giant is supposed to chase Jack down the beanstalk and... Oh, forget it. And so Jack and his new giant friend played hide and go seek in the giant's castle in the clouds. Mr. Giant, that's very nice of you to share some chocolate milk with Jack, but I have to ask, where did you get all of this milk?
Giant calf.
Giant cows? Yeah, that's definitely a giant cow. Well, would you look at that? Jack is a giant now too. Must be something in the milk. And so Jack, who was now a giant, lived happily ever after with his friend who was also a giant in the world of giants. The end. This isn't how the real story goes, but at least everyone's happy.